Okay, so I don't really have to tell you what an NFT is, all right? You probably already have an idea or understanding of what it is and what you can do with it. And I don't have to tell you about how a majority of NFTs are just super bad, in terms of quality and in terms of effort, they're just poor. I'm pretty sure you've seen the Blender Guru podcast episode, and you probably know that people sold like a mega collage of his 5,000 artworks for some 69 million on Christie's yesterday. So yeah, NFTs are great. They're amazing. They've opened a lot of doors, but the thing is, they're harmful for the environment. We all know that. But something that I don't find anybody talking about when it comes to NFT is that is about plagiarism, and this is very serious issue, guys. Especially with NFTs around, it becomes even more serious. Now, what's plagiarism? Plagiarism is basically an idea getting stolen, right? That's plagiarism. A person steals your idea or a person steals your work and takes credit for it. That's plagiarism. Now, the thing is, plagiarism, you see it everywhere. You see it happen. I mean, it's been happening since artworks, when artworks were painted. Somebody would spend like 3 years painting an artwork, and somebody would see it and, oh yeah, I'm just going to paint it, and they just literally copy the entire thing and take credit for it. That was plagiarism. But the thing is, when it comes to digital art, it's a lot more easier to be a plagiarist, because all you have to do is download an image and share it. That's all. That's plagiarism. I see it happening a lot. It's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people who are watching this, I'm pretty sure. Some You would post your images to Instagram, somebody would download it and repost it on their Instagram profile and take credit for it. They would say that they did it on Photoshop or Blender or Cinema 4D or whatever it is. So yeah, that's plagiarism. But the thing is, with NFTs around, your artworks don't just get stolen and get taken credit for. They also get made money of. They also get used, right? Usually, when plagiarism happens, when somebody steals your artwork and reposts it on their Instagram, for example, you really don't know that they did that, because they're not going to mention you, right? They're going to take credit for that. You don't really know it until somebody else tells you that, hey, I think I saw your artwork over here, or somebody sends that post to you and says, isn't this your work? This guy is saying that he did this, something like that. Usually you don't find it unless somebody tells you, or you yourself accidentally come across it. Imagine that happening on an NFT site. All right, you just go to Rarible or Nifty Gateway or some wherever you go, and then you see your artwork over there, and you see it getting sold for $20,000. And I'm not kidding about the $20,000 thing. It happens. So the thing is, I was looking at ways on protecting my artwork. So the thing is, I have released one NFT, but I mean, it was just a trial run and I didn't really advertise it. But the thing is, in general, I have not released any NFTs. The thing is, I was looking at how to protect my work, because I don't want my work getting stolen. I put my heart and soul into every single image that I make or motion graphic that I make. So I was looking at ways, and unfortunately, there isn't really any way to protect digital art. That's what I found. And you are at the most danger if you're posting your work to Twitter, because apparently Twitter does not compress your work at all. I mean, JPEGs. I think Twitter does compress PNGs, but and apparently Twitter does not compress your images. And you putting a cute little signature like I do in the bottom or in the corner, or like how Shutterstock does it. One big name just hiding the entire image. Yeah, apparently that does not work either, because any watermark, any kind of visible watermark, can be removed like in a matter of minutes in GIMP. So, yeah, having a visible watermark does not help either. So what else can you do? I was thinking about it, and I came across a term that somebody told on Discord called steganography. All right, so stay with me. It might be a new term for you. So steganography is basically like it's a form of encryption. Okay, so basically it's not a visible watermark, but it's kind of a watermark which is placed in the data of the image. So it's like zeros and ones which make up the image, right? There are the zeros and ones in the data of the image saying that this image was made by you, this person, and at this time, at this place, whatever you specify. So it sounded cool, it sounded really cool because it's not visible, right? People won't know that there is a watermark on that image. So even if somebody steals your artwork and sells it, you still can prove that that work is yours. So this was pretty interesting, and there are a lot of softwares which do this, but the best one is Digimark, and apparently it's free. It's a free plugin for Photoshop if you're a Creative Cloud member. So it sounded cool, and I was like just looking at it, but then I realized that doesn't help either. Apparently, if your original image is just used, is just shared anywhere, you will be able to track it. But unfortunately, if the image is worked on, like let's say they put it into Photoshop or Snapseed or PixArt and just increase the brightness and then save it again, yeah, it's this is your original image. They're replacing the entire data with a new image. So apparently all your watermarks get lost over in that process. So steganography was it's a dead end, right? It was interesting. I thought it would be the solution for the long term, but unfortunately it is not. So yeah, I really don't know how to protect my work, man. I Although I think the best way would be to just upload like super compressed low res versions of your work online. You just compress your work like crazy. You just compress the shit out of it before Instagram even thinks of compressing it. You get what I'm saying. I think with NFTs around, there was a time where compression was like an enemy for artists, but I feel like, with NFTs around, compression might be our only friend in helping us protect our artworks. But yeah, compression, kind of makes the image look funny. So I think we should compress. I think you should compress your images yourself first before uploading to any social media, especially Twitter and ArtStation, because these two don't compress your images. ArtStation for sure, because you get a lot of high res work over there. And yeah, watermarking doesn't help. NFTs are great. Let's fight plagiarism. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas on what else you can do to protect your work from getting stolen, well, let me know in the comment section below. Is this something that I wanted to put out? Something that I was running in my head. Something I wanted to talk about. There's a red dot happening right now, so I thought I could just record this right now. So yeah, I was if you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section below. Bye.